don't know the power of the dark side.
So aggravating.
Oh well.
Okay, awesome. So we are in the top 8 round. Let's see what's the top 8 breakdown here, Gordon.
Okay, so the number 1 seed, Evan, lost to the number 16 seed, Marcos.
Wow,
Marcos is a local player who's very good, and I believe almost a year ago, he made at least top 16, and I think he advanced to top 8 last year as well with like a decimator whisper list. I had a really close match against him and barely lost to him. For a local guy, he's good, and his brother evidently is better. Facing Kentucky's own Tommy Adams, right?
Awesome.
Who's often on our Stay on Target podcast.
Yes, that's great.
Tommy, I drove him up here, so I apologize to everyone if Tommy does well. That's my fault for letting him come with me. And he's... so Marcos, I think, is flying... I don't know if Marcos is flying Scum or Imperial. I think he's flying Scum.
Let's see.
Does it say? Oh, it says right here. He changed it out to Imperial, something else Imperial at the last second. All right. Tommy's flying his Tel Bosk, okay? So now we've got, what you talked about it, and this, as you can see here in the stream, the number 5
just finished the list.
Number 5 seed against the number 4 seed, right? Dave versus Nate. Then two guys who really don't want to be on the stream, Jeff Bizak and Phil Horney, right? Mm-hmm. Local guys, well-known players. What's Jeff? Jeff has got that monster Kanan Biggs nightmare of a list.
Yeah.
That Ghost and Biggs. Versus, I guess, Phil swapped out, finally got rid of Decimator, or finally got rid of his Whisper, and switched into, I think, a Defender, right? Or no?
Oh, who'd you say it was?
Phil Horney.
Oh, yeah, he's playing a Riot.
Right. So basically Oink and Riot, or maybe the points allowed him to go.
Shirno and Riot.
Yeah, allowed him to go higher. Shirno, okay. And then the reluctant Jeff Burling, being forced to play against his will.
He wanted to drop today.
All right.
For top 8.
Yep. So he is now going up against Matt, and I'm not going to butcher. I'll let the chat go ahead and pronounce Matt's last name because I keep not getting it right. And we just saw Jeff play his Dengar Bosk list against Matt, some kind of Imperial list. I know Matt. At some point, if we can break down Matt's list, I was talking to Alan Fung afterwards, and he said it was super cool because it was hot shot, I think, stripping tokens in a Delta Phantom list with the Palp Shuttle.
That's awesome.
And it was totally taking away all of his tokens. And Alan said it was genius and totally worked.
That's great.
It was brilliant.
All these guys making noise.
Now they're breaking the store.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So I will check in on those.
Awesome. Let's see. What's the
time? Time o'clock?
Please. You gotta wait 7 minutes.
What's 7 minutes?
Yeah.
Do you want me to see if I can grab Alan and he can describe what Matt's list was like?
Oh yeah, definitely. That'd be great. That'd be great.
And attack every space he moves. One guy goes through walls. So like if he's in his room, he just busts out of the wall. Like all zombies come out. One guy can attack him like 3 or 4 spaces away. It's wild stuff. It's super cool.
Go ahead
really
and
like
sit
it.
down over on that other chair. Okay, I grabbed Canadian national champion Alan Fung. All right. So you just lost to Matt.
Yeah. Still recovering.
You failed all of Canada. Sorry.
Thanks, Gordon.
You're
I really
welcome,
appreciate it. I thought I was doing you a favor.
I'm bitter by you beating me at Worlds, so this is the only revenge I can get by shaming you for your
What have I
loss.
signed up for?
Okay, so real quick, can you explain how Matt's list worked and what was so cool about it?
Just the. What's going on? In the
What does he say? I'm.
Just save me.
Yay! That was awesome. Okay.
Well, yeah. Like first of all, I mean, Matt's an amazing player, but I think, yeah, in particular his build because he includes Hotshot.
Right.
It's kind of designed, I feel like, to take on defenders. Not only is Whisper good against defenders in general,
Right.
Because you get that 5 attack if you're at range 1.
What was the exact list? It's Palp Shuttle.
Palp Shuttle with Collision Detector because it's free, and then Whisper. So standard Whisper, VI, FCS, Advanced Cloaking Device, but Hotshot Copilot, and then a Delta X7 Defender.
Okay.
Just bare bones. So, yeah, you kind of laugh at like the shuttle and the Delta, but then he starts stripping tokens, focus tokens, off of your defenders, and then those other 2 ships with 3 attack dice are pouring shots in.
So the high PS gets to do the strip, and now they're
Exactly.
getting in some
And-
unmodified. Yeah.
And you don't want to shoot. Whisper either because Hotshot activates on both offense and defense.
Oh, offense and defense.
It's not limited once per round.
Really?
Yeah. So if you take a shot from Whisper, this actually happened to me. Like the Vezri lost the focus, and then Riyadh had a shot, and then I shot the Whisper. She lost the focus.
In my last match, I was up against a guy who had that. I don't know if I was doing that when I was attacking.
Yeah, well,
Whoops.
that's the thing.
Wow.
It's such a new card. I feel like a lot of people are forgetting
Wow.
about it. But yeah, like you're just losing focus tokens, and everyone knows that like the whole reason why defenders are so good is
'cause they're token,
stacked.
yeah.
And like you're never token stacked. And the beauty is like the Delta, you laugh at it again because it's PS1, but it works beautifully because everything is fired already.
Yeah.
Everything is tokenless. Well,
That's
not
all?
tokenless, but
Yeah,
like,
you see even the playing field against those guys. Wow.
anyway.
Wow. That's odd. So, and then you got a variation you may want to try, or you want to keep that to yourself?
Of this?
You said you were going to make a tweak.
Oh,
Or do you want to keep that to yourself?
No, not at all. I would probably consider subbing out the Delta for Omega, and then I think you actually have 2 more points to play with there. So I don't know. You could experiment with something there. Maybe even go for the bid.
FCS on a shuttle or bid, yeah.
I think-
And Whisper really would like the bid, don't you think?
Yeah, bid's important. Like
Yeah.
you see quick draws a bid, Fenn Rouse out there. So
Yeah.
but I don't know if a 98 is enough to cut it. And again, you know how great of a Whisper player or Phantom player I am.
You're
so-
the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the best I've ever seen too.
What do you want, Phil? Go away. I'm interviewing Alan here.
Okay.
A professional is working. Good
No,
Lord.
But seriously, I'm terrible with Phantoms. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Now, okay, all right. So, do you have to drive back tonight?
I know. We are.
Did you
gonna
get a hotel?
Drunk? Yeah.
And then go find a hotel.
No, we already.
We already got the
found
hotel,
yeah.
okay.
All our alcohol's in the hotel. So
right.
we'll head over there eventually. Probably actually gonna stick around and watch the Matt versus Phil match.
Yeah.
Or no, not.
No, Jeff versus Phil.
Yes.
That'll be a great match.
Yeah, there are a few really, really awesome matches.
Those,
going
yeah,
on right now.
yeah. I'd love to see. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna go pop over and check out Tommy versus
Yeah.
Marcos because Marcos is a local good player.
I'm
This
definitely
ought to be
rooting for
good. Dave beat me in Cincinnati, and I'm thrilled to see him here. He's a fantastic player who doesn't get enough recognition. So I like to call him Dan instead of Dave, but that's Dave.
this is the
That's on
list.
the stream right there. Yeah, he's running Paratani. You've seen that? It's where you put in Ventress, Manaroo, and Fenrau with
Yeah.
the Mind Link.
Yep, my buddy was actually.
And
right
that's
there.
about all you have room
Yeah.
for. You got a standard Fenrau with the title and auto thrusters, and then Mind Link, and then Lats on Ventress, and that's it.
It looks terrible, but it's.
I've flown it once. It's amazing how good it is. Yeah.
Disgustingly efficient.
I'm now starting to kick myself for not bringing it today as well.
Because if you the sensible thing to do is to shut down and kill Manaroo ASAP, right? Just to stop it. The actual
You'll get
economy of hit.
really punished for it.
But like, is that even a 30-point ship that you're killing?
Right, and Manor's job in there is actually to kind of block and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's going to be difficult to kill her if you go after her.
And any target logs like against defenders.
Right, just
constantly
kept
shedding,
gets rid of it.
shedding,
Yeah, so she's a pain in the ass to kill.
Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, anyway. But yeah. Cool. So who else is casting with you? Don't tell me you're going solo.
I hope not, because no one wants to hear just me. I kind of need you to stay here. People are here to listen to you. Behind me is Phil. He's out of Cincinnati. He's been running some tournaments. He's trying to grow the meta here.
Nice to meet you, Alan.
Yeah. So this is his. Have you seen what he does with the dice here?
With the
75 minutes, starting now.
Have you seen what he does with the dice here? Check this out. Watch what happens on the stream when they throw dice.
I'm dying.
Do you want to sit down and talk?
No.
Do you want to talk to Alan?
I've been sitting all day, man. Oh, well,
Interview
that is a
Alan.
compelling
Interview
argument.
Alan.
Give me-
Ask him what Canada is like.
Well, we're 4 hours away.
So Toronto, huh?
Oh crap! So you're from Toronto?
I am.
Oh, nice.
Now Evan's from Toronto, but you didn't come with him. You guys drove separately.
So he actually has to drive. He actually has to drive back tonight because he has a baby shower.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's a champ though.
Sorry.
I feel like Canada did all right. We had like I think so. Evan was first.
First, right?
After Swiss, and
You
then
were?
like I think I was third, and then Nick Curry.
You were third. Yep.
Nick
Oh, and
Curry,
Nick is Canadian as well?
Yeah, he's fifth.
That's awesome.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Canadian invasion.
So we did all
You
right.
guys are supposed to be a peaceful neighbor. I don't think so.
Well, we just vent out on X-wing, I guess.
No kidding. All that repressed rage because you're surfacely polite.
For all those times you say sorry.
Speaking of which, I was saying several times on the stream, this is the best hobby community I've ever been in.
Definitely.
By far.
Definitely.
By far. I'm an
Yeah.
avid airsoft player. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic for a while.
Yeah.
Nothing compares to this.
Yeah.
So,
100%. I think. Sorry, go ahead.
I think that community is small enough, but still big that makes it makes a ripple in tabletop gaming.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's heard of X-Wing by now.
Yeah.
40K players are coming to X-Wing.
Yeah. And I honestly wonder if it's just because the background theme is Star Wars, so people kind of have like something that they can like joke about and like because like you show up to tournaments and everyone's wearing some silly like I'm wearing the Expressions of
Absolutely.
Chewbacca shirt, right? And,
That's
And I
fantastic.
saw like 3 other people wearing that. Yeah.
I got my Star Wars shirt on. It's kind of bland,
Right?
but I got a Star
Yeah,
Wars shirt
you know what I
on.
mean? And like, I honestly feel like that's something not necessarily unique, but kind of breaks the ice. Like
Oh,
people just
absolutely.
people start chatting about anything really.
Another really easy transition into this game. There's no mini preparation.
Yeah.
Absolutely none.
Yeah.
You can paint your minis, but they're pre-painted, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
So you can spend more time play testing your list rather than physically putting it together.
Yeah, and FFG makes it so the investment is very small as well, because like it's hard to recommend a miniatures game to someone, and then like let's say 40K right or something. Not to like pick on anything, but to get someone interested in it, you have to be like, hey, do you want to split the starter pack with me? Then they're shelling out $100, and they got to paint stuff, and then it just depends on the person. Sometimes it's not for them. Whereas X-Wing is like $30, and it's like a complete board game by itself, right? Like I had one of my girlfriend's friends. She didn't even realize it was a miniatures game, but she owned the board game. She's like, "You won at it?" I was
That's
like,
awesome.
And she thought I had won like playing with like the 2 TIE fighters, and she was like, that's terrible. Like you played 12 hours with those 2 ships.
Oh god, that must be so grueling. No.
Yeah,
Oh my
but-
goodness. Yeah, I haven't been in the game for very long, going on about a year now.
Right.
But I just love seeing the way the community has developed in that time.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially going beyond the game, like people
Yes.
who are bringing games to viewers at home.
Yeah.
Aaron Utley at Nova Squadron, David Carper at Raven Squadron in Columbus.
Yep.
Trinity Squad Gaming. Big name YouTubers who do a lot of post production and a lot of live streaming stuff. And that, I really took a lot of inspiration from everyone that I've seen online and kind of melded it into what I think is acceptable and presentable and makes people want to watch.
This is the one compliment I'll pay you, and that's it.
Oh, man.
Any successful game builds a community, and you're doing a good job of that. So thank you.
Thank
for
you.
that.
I appreciate that greatly.
And if anyone says I said that, I'm going to deny it. That's not on, right? That,
Oh,
mic,
it's
that mic's
on.
off? Crap.
It's
on
on.
the internet. It's over.
It's on.
Dang it.
You're screwed.
So have you had a chance? Did you go to Worlds?
I did not. I was in. Where was I? Worlds. I was at Drill.
Oh, okay.
I was at Drill for Worlds.
Alright.
And then I missed another big regional. I was in Germany. Spent 2 months out of the year in Europe.
Oh, wow.
Pretty much this year. It's fantastic. They have a huge X-Wing community over there too.
Yeah. We're in Europe.
I went to Frankfurt a lot. I went to Ramstein for a while. And
Did you say Frankfurt?
yeah.
How's Frankfurt? I was actually in
my
Berlin
God.
recently.
So ROB is fantastic.
Yeah.
ROB stands for Rhine Ordnance Barracks. It's an army base in Germany.
Okay.
It's right outside of Kaiserslautern, which is a huge, popular city in Germany.
Okay.
They've got their own football club. It's called FC Kaiserslautern.
Like American football?
No. Like,
Oh, okay.
like
You're just
soccer.
being
Yeah.
considerate.
Sorry. It's great nightlife. Ramstein is right down the road. Ramstein Air Base, right down the road from K-Town for short.
Yeah.
And
Is it like Berlin? Everyone speaks English.
A lot of people speak English. I
Isn't
haven't
it
been to Berlin.
weird? Like, I was in Berlin, and I swear to God, their grammar was better than mine. And I feel like it's a very German thing. Like, if they're going to learn something, they're going to learn it damn well. And, like, they don't bother with slang. And if they do use it, they use it, like, precisely when it's correct. Yeah, I was amazed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they learn their English from American music. Everything's Americanized over there. They speak English very well. They speak English almost as better. Oh my God. They speak English almost better than Americans speak English.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right?
It's amazing, and of course, they love to party. I went to Stuttgart, and I think it's called. I don't remember what it's called because I got so freaking drunk. It's the second largest beer festival in the world outside of music.
I walked away for a couple minutes.
Wait.
You're talking about beer instead of X-Wing.
Yeah, sorry. I was just about to ask, actually, whether or not we should be talking about this match.
Yeah,
it's
Do I
right.
turn it over to you?
It's right. The
well,
opening
if you're going to sit here and talk X-Wing, you can stay.
Okay, I'll give
You know more about it than I do.
I'll get another
I
chair.
don't know. Yeah, let's do that.
I'll get another chair.
Okay, among us three, who's a national champ? Phil, are you a national champ? No. Gordon, are you a national champ? No.
Don't give me that.
All right, pressure's on. Come on, share your wisdom. We want to be better pilots.
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay, so they're not. Well, okay, they're certainly not jousting, right? They are
Hey, Nick here.
running away.
So yeah, the scum list is super similar to what my buddy Nick's been running, except he subbed out Lat's crew for black market slicer tools on both.
So he doesn't want to be tanky with Asajj. He wants greater damage.
Kind of, and if you think about it, black market slicer tools has a lot of utility, not just against aces, but even Dengaru, right? Like when they're stress stacked, that's you basically just need like 5 rounds.
What's the cost of Lats?
2.
What does it say?
2, yep.
And so he's going for a bid.
No, he's going for.
If he does Black Master Slicer Tool,
he gives each.
Oh,
and a
okay,
slicer
all right,
tool.
all right.
And it's ridiculous. And I actually played a game against him, like last week, where he whooped my ass. I was flying Inquisitor, Carnor, and my world list.
I know what you're flying. That's starting to sound awfully
why don't you
familiar.
tell them about that list, Gordon?
Oh my God, where my slicer tools didn't do squat.
Well, you'll be happy to know that Nick rolled 5 for 5 on his slicer tools.
Wow.
I hate Nick.
Didn't even shoot my aces,
That's ridiculous.
and they just died. Yeah.
The moment that my heart sank was when you like PTL'd on Inquisitor, and then I go, okay, slicer tools, and you're like, oh wow, that's really smart. As if you weren't even paying attention and didn't know, and then you did it again, and I
sorry,
whiffed both times.
Okay,
I'm like, I hate you.
When I play X-Wing, I'm like a stupid optimist. You know what I mean? Like to the point where if the guy even has like a 75% chance of something happening, I'll be like, it'll probably work out in my favor this time. Like I'm that kind of guy, and like
That's aggressive. That's fine.
Yeah, and that's exactly it.
That's
like,
awesome. Well,
but-
it worked, right?
I'd like to point out this opening by Nate here.
Yeah.
I predict a turn in, by the way. Fantastic if he's going to keep this formation going through the duration of the match.
Yeah.
I like the inclusion of the binary pilot as a bumper.
Absolutely.
Right. I haven't seen Nate play, but I'm immediately kind of surprised that he's flying in formation and not being aggressive with it.
Who was that player
If he
that
continues
played,
with that, that's going to make him a little predictable, but maybe it doesn't matter.
Who's the guy that won Gen Con with the 2 Jump Masters party bus?
That was Marcel.
Okay, yeah, that's right, Marcel.
He beat Francois.
That was a really good match.
That's Gold Squadron.
And these Gold Squadron alternate art cards are
Oh,
awesome.
Polaroos,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I backed their Patreon, and so they sent me a Trandoshan Slaver Gold Squad card, like what Nate has there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have to say this is like, I know it doesn't immediately seem like it's a unique Slaver build, but it kind of is, right? Not many people go for Zuckuss Gunner Boss. That's a really weird, or not like rare combo.
I know Gold Squadron.
Nate actually
Okay,
walks away from
Nate,
the
when
game.
we talk about you, you're not allowed to respond. Play your game.
Because
I know, because we're loud, but play the game.
Because I mean, traditionally, but maybe this is before Zuckuss came out, but it was like Gunner Boss Tactician was the thing.
Right.
Because then you can double tap for 2 stress.
Yep.
And yeah, like it has good synergy. But
But they needed to reduce the cost because Slaver doesn't really last that long if someone doesn't want it to.
Who else was playing Gunner today with? I swear it was on a Slaver. Let me see.
See, yeah, in general, Gunner, I think, for a while was considered far too expensive, especially with all the aces. Mm-hmm. And with auto thrusters especially.
Matt Bilger was running
Oh, yeah. Wow.
pretty much that exact same thing.
That's cool. Yeah, this is definitely, like, personally, I haven't encountered it too much, but, I mean, it's definitely working out. It's, like, props to them. I think Zuck is just amazing. Like, you can never go wrong with Zuckas.
No, it's a broken... For 1 point,
Yeah,
as long as you can fly a ship that doesn't care about stress, it's auto include.
So, they're actually getting to combat. All right, what am I looking for the dice?
You'll see. You'll see.
This is the first dice.
Remember, dice trade, gentlemen. You just put your results in there. That's cool too.
This is going to be like some
What?
image
Look what
recognition
happens.
thing.
Look at
Oh
that.
my god.
Isn't that amazing?
Is this real life?
Oh god, of course he's using clear dice.
Oh no.
Well, it's regional dice, man.
We can kind of make it out. Don't know what that is though.
Can you see him okay?
Well, we see that.
You can
I
make
don't know
them
what the
out.
results were, but I saw there were white dice.
I didn't point that out.
Say that again, David. Okay, so 1 damage. I'm assuming the only ship in range is that lead,
Z.
probably the lead Z. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh no. I think there's some TLT action going on right now.
Back at Ventress.
You seen this?
Charlie, shut up. Should have never let him on the internet. Worst idea ever.
So who do you think has the advantage in this matchup? Honestly, don't know. Just wondering.
The thing is I am not familiar with Nate's list, and so if he keeps it in formation, it is kind of scary to stare at that, right? Because there's a whole lot of stuff coming back. But the problem I'm having with the formation flying like that is at what point does he break it up? Because Dave has a much more maneuverable list.
Yeah, for sure. I think
It's just that Dave's going to take a real long time to get in there.
I think Dave has the advantage. My buddy Tim, also from Toronto, from the Great North, just joined us on stream. I want to say hello, Tim.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, but I think Dave has the advantage in the sense that if he can burst one of the TLTs down,
Yeah.
Fenn round's just going to become a complete menace. Because once he gets behind the slaver,
But
the slaver's not doing
that's the thing. Dave's playing a real long game here, really taking his time,
Yeah.
wanting to get around behind it.
Right.
I'm used to seeing him be a little more aggressive with Ventress, and so the fact that he's not doing that,
Am I wrong in saying that Nate's list loves people who joust them, though?
no, you're not wrong.
Yeah. I mean,
Not wrong. You don't fly like that unless you like, please joust me.
remember, I packed down against Nate in round 1 of Swiss, and when I did, my list was built for jousting. And I was
And what happened?
Oh, it was not good.
Okay, so
did
was
not
was it
work
the
out.
slaver that did it, and then just consistent damage out of TLTs, or?
Well, the worst thing that happened was actually the very first round of combat. I actually got just into range 3 of his Z95 with my VCX, and just out of range 3 with my Ray.
Of course.
So I couldn't delete the Z95 before I got too close.
Isn't it amazing
For
that
Torkil to do
it's
his
always the
nonsense.
lone Z95 that does all the work?
But he for a Z95.
It's the Z blocker.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I mean, like when I first saw Nate's list, it's elegant in its simplicity.
Yep. Okay, so Nate is turning in. Can he keep the formation going?
He has an amazing lane
Okay.
right now.
You don't have boost on Ventress because Paratani forces you to go pretty minimal. So it'll be interesting to see how fast Ventress went.
Yes, that looks so good.
He's doing a. Now is
Well,
that,
good
is that that's a debris, right? I can't see.
debris,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
He
so
doesn't care about
what does
that.
he care? He's keeping that formation going.
That's an amazing lane because if you look at where Fenn is, unless he's
Fenn can't turn in because of that asteroid.
hard one might be able to do it, right? Hard
hard
one
one,
barrel
barrel
roll.
roll, yeah.
So if he did that,
I don't. Do you think a hard one fits? The camera perspective is a little angled.
I mean,
A hard one would be
yeah,
great.
The screen that we're looking at is like the size of my palm, but
Yeah. You think you could fit it? Okay. So and
But
I've seen Dave pull this maneuver before, where you think he's running with Fenn, and then turns in on you.
I would be really surprised if he did do the one hard though, because I'm not sure if he knew for certain that
He doesn't
Nate's
want to take
entire fist
TLT
was
and
turning
shots
in.
from the bus.
Yeah.
I would assume he's going to race like 4 or 5 forward, but
I'm going to assume that Fenn is doing a wide turn now. And he's probably going to have to barrel roll and boost,
Yeah.
otherwise he's going to
Yep.
eat a ton of TLTs in a second.
Yep.
This is a great approach by Nate. That
yeah,
lane,
the turn in was very impressive because we thought he was banking on the turns, but all those hard turns and keeping the
after
formation
that,
going,
yep.
huge.
But he just has a lane where he just needs to drive straight forward, and like he's going to plow through something, right? Like you do not want to go near that formation whatsoever.
So we'll see if
Let's see what it is.
we'll see if hey, you've got a threat.
I know he's
Oh,
getting
great.
out, but now he definitely has to boost the barrel.
Mm.
Probably barrel roll.
Yeah, he has to get out.
Oh, Asajj is taking a lot of shots this round.
No, he's going to tank it. It's really hard to tell if Torkil has
Maybe
range.
he's going to attempt to split the fire, but I doubt it. He may also be looking at can he still flank with Fenn on the next turn? And I doubt it, right? Because that list is going to slow roll. Yeah. Now he can do a hard one afterwards, if he so wishes, and still maybe be at range 3 and get auto thrusters to work.
I think honestly the best play for him would be to use Fenn as bait almost, because I'm pretty sure that Nate also realizes that Fenn is going to be the ultimate closer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Fenn gets behind the slaver. The slaver's never shooting again.
So it's good to note here that at the start of the combat phase, Asajj gets her ability as well as Manaroo passing a focus to Asajj there. That's why she has 3.
Yeah.
And then getting a focus back from Mindlink. So Dave essentially just places an extra focus token.
Yeah.
For you guys who are viewing at home. Because I've gotten questions about that. Oh, how did this blah 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 Manaroo?
Well, yeah, when you do Mind Link, everyone gets the focus, and then you can still choose to take focus as your action, and then Manaroo passes it and then gets it right back.
Yep.
And I did that on my Paylob, so like on my very first match of the day, I stopped counting focus tokens after 24
Yeah, you said
were
that
stacked on my Moldy Crow.
That's a lot.
I did. Can we
Wait,
just assume?
you're running a Tawny with Moldy Crow?
Yeah,
Jesus.
and vectored thrusters, and actually it worked quite well.
That's ridiculous.
So I just go, can I just pull out of this pool and we'll just call it infinite focus at this point because I'm not
Oh,
spending
those
them all.
dice look so good.
Yeah, that looks
they
great.
do. Yeah, this cam is awesome. It's everything you promised.
Look at that.
All of it.
Isn't that a great dice cam?
Yeah.
It's my idea. Did you know that?
I don't believe you for a second.
Okay, maybe not.
Called us bluff. Shot you down, man.
You've only met me twice, Alan, and you know me so well.
That's fantastic. Wow, a lot of dice. Who did he target there?
I think he's shooting with the slaver. That's why I didn't like Fortnite.
Oh, that was a big hit.
No, this should be Torkil.
Oh, so just TLT, or was that?
Sure.
Yeah,
this should be
TLT.
Torkil.
Yeah, TLT. Okay. So not a big hit, just.
I think he's trying to get. Yeah, he's trying to shoot down Torkil. It looks like. Sorry guys, we haven't been paying attention.
And then it should be either the slaver or the Y1. Depends. Wow, I mean those regional dice are hot. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Regional dice loaded.
Look at that!
Cheaty dice on both sides.
Brand new
Gee,
regional
please
dice.
look at this dice cam.
Oh man.
Saltwater test now.
Yeah, so that was for the Y1. Now you got the slaver.
Right.
Slaver going
Yeah. What's the range on Torkil again?
1 to 2.
1 to 2, right? Okay. Yeah, so Asajj probably did already shoot them.
Oh, 1 from the slaver.
Well, he's got boss
Obstructed.
though, right?
Yeah, it seems good. And then, did he not?
No, he
Yeah.
just activated boss, so he almost wanted him to miss. Because he didn't have any actions. Here comes the real pain. But the Zuck is behind it. Sorry. Ooh,
He takes a stress.
That's right.
He took a stress from that.
And he's gonna make him Zuck his
Oh, he doesn't have to take a. He doesn't have to take a stress from.
boss, because he already
He's
has
already
one.
stressed,
Because
yeah.
he was on the 3. It doesn't matter, because he's gonna be stress tanked anyway.
Oh man,
Ooh.
he seems good.
Yeah. So,
Clean it up.
what's the status right now? It looks like
I think Asajj took one. Binary Pilot.
Nate was probably looking for a bit more there.
Yeah, he doesn't have a focus to spend. Spin there, so
So it looks like
yeah, clean it up.
I don't know.
Wow.
How many shields are left on Asajj? Can you tell?
Should be 3.
That's so. Asajj apparently only took 1 shield, and that's kind of what you want. The issue is that, like, I don't know how many more rounds.
Hit it crit, 3 evades, 3 evades. That's nuts.
I mean, that debris is a lifesaver. I don't know. I honestly don't know how you approach this list. Like, you want to get behind the Slaver, but you're gonna get Torkil, you're gonna get TLT.
Yeah.
That Z95 is super annoying too, because that Z95 is probably aiming to like get on a trajectory with Manaroo, and if you can just block her once or twice, that's where you can get a lot of damage in. Because the thing that saved Asajj, I feel like, is the fact that she had 3 focus tokens that turn, right? So like she had no shortage of defensive modifiers.
Exactly. Plus the obstruction too. Just additional dice that you're rolling. So now, if you're Nate, do you point all guns towards Asajj and just 2-turn the one?
I mean, you definitely could. The only thing is that like you don't want to expose your back, especially the Slaver, to Fenn. I feel like, honestly,
How much? What damage is Ventress at?
2 shield. She took 1 shield.
Lost
that
1
entire-
shield from like 2 TLT.
So she's at 2 shield total.
She took
Yeah.
1
Okay,
shield.
he was hoping for obviously a better result, and then he was going to go in for the kill shot. Now maybe he's not getting that, so maybe he has to shift tactics. Do you abandon Ventress at this point, or no?
I think you kind of do. I think if I was flying a Slaver, I would just self-bump that, and then I would kind of just like coast there, because he's in a great...
He abandoned. Look at the turn.
Because he's in a great position in the middle of the board with the TLTs, and he's pretty much like created a freaking Great Wall of China in between Dave's lists.
Why are you handing this to me?
Oh, I was just double checking the list. I picked it up and put things back down. And I just double checked.
Okay.
Yeah, just names.
Like, there's no way he's going to be able to reconcile his list anytime soon.
So he turned the opposite way.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to turn.
I think he's actually hunting for Fenn or Manaroo. I don't think he cares that much about Asajj. Asajj is a pain, but she moves so fast that the direction she's pointing in, it's going to take her a while to kind of get back in the fight. Now the issue is that Nate probably put in 3 hard on Asajj. Asajj is going to eventually get behind that boss, or sorry, that Slaver.
Yeah.
And he's just going to punish him, I guess. But same thing, right? Like, I feel like the amount of separation, even if you get behind, that's what I meant to do. Even if you get behind the Slaver, because he has the TLTs kind of as support, you're just taking a pounding even when you're behind.
Oh, are you? That's a crit
That's a crit.
on an out. Yeah.
Boss. I'm sorry, not boss.
Ooh,
But-
blinded
Torkil.
pilot.
Torkil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blinded pilot too. This could be big, actually.
That's bad.
Because if Fenn turned in, he's definitely going to need that TLT to kind of push damage through, especially with the token stacks. This is a really interesting engagement. Like, I have no idea what either player is going to do next turn.
I really like Nate's setup here.
Yeah.
The threat of the Y-Wing TLT is there.
Yeah.
And then the bigger threat of the
I'm dying to
Slaver
see what
is there.
Fenn does. Is it a hard one to the left?
I think he's gonna keep
You
running.
think he's just running straight?
I think he's bait.
Oh, Fenn's going for the Z95.
You think he's turning in?
This is
That's target
risky. You don't want to trade a Fenn for a Z95, though. You might kill a Z95, but he's also going to get Torkil.
That's what I've been doing wrong. Trading my Fens for Z95s.
Oh, man.
Oh, thank you for that, Alan.
Oh, man.
All right, let's see what happens.
Heard it here
Let's
first,
see- here we
guys.
go.
You guys asked for some national info.
Oh, he turned.
wow.
no.
See, you trade your Fen for the Z95.
I mean, that blinded pilot is probably...
It was huge, yeah. But he, so what you're saying is Dave looked into the future,
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
Torkil was getting blinded pilot,
Yeah.
and decided to turn in.
It's a very valid
I
strategy.
need to try that. This whole look into the future thing.
this is gonna work out. Fenn's gonna take some damage, but I guess he doesn't care because he has so many tokens.
Oh yeah, he's lighting that thing up.
So Dave literally just said,
Dice trade.
Dice trade.
Just put him in the tray. That's fine.
Yep, reroll.
Oh my god.
That's another thing. When Dave rolls 5 dice with this Fenn round, he gets 4 hits. I only get 2 or 3.
Why did you turn that crit into a hit? Oh, that's a dead Z. That's a dead Z. That's what Fenn round does.
Boom.
Well, that's prophesized. Man, that is.
I mean, he doesn't want to lose Fenn right now. Is it worth sacrificing for his
He's
Z95?
definitely gonna lose Fenn now, right? With the blinded, right? With the blinded, he had a shot. Or sorry, without the blinded, he had a shot because you have 2 TLTs pounding into him. The Y doesn't even trigger autofocus probably, and then you have the boss shooting.
Yeah. Another one on this slaver.
That's a good point, DEFCON.
What?
Only Crow's great until Old Turok gets near you.
Yeah, see,
Yep.
so what you do is make certain you don't face Old Tarok once.
Ever.
Yeah,
Don't give him the satisfaction.
yeah. And still manage to go 3 and 3 in the event.
If I was flying Old Tarok, I would tell
What
the
just
multi-pro
happened there?
player, I'll give you free 10 focuses just to increase the satisfaction I have when I finally pull that trick off.
Boom.
Yeah, right to the Y-wing there. Another shield off the Y-wing.
Man, this is weird. Okay, so what I think is going on in Dave's mind right now is that even if he trades Fenn, and if he does
Nice.
if he does enough damage to the Y-wings, Asajj is almost already behind
Right.
the slaver.
Right.
It's Asajj and Manaroo
Right.
versus
It's a
Y-wing.
fearsome endgame ship.
Yes. So
Yeah.
Oh, he's taking one from TLT there. Saving the focus for
Who did?
Boss. Fenn did from TLT.
Fenn took one? All right.
yeah, one isn't that bad. You want to save it for the Zuckus.
Right. You're not taking crits here. That's what matters. And you're like, fine.
Yeah.
Gonna take a couple hits.
Man, that blinded is something else though.
Oh, man. Here's Gunner.
And you know what? That probably, and since Dave knew that, that's why Dave turned in.
Zuckus is
He
really
knew he
awful.
wasn't taking. His thinking was, I clear the Z, and I'm only facing damage from 2
so
ships.
So he forced him to re-roll so he
Yes.
could trigger boss.
Yes.
It was really in play. Did you see that?
No, I missed it.
So he.
I was too busy being fascinated with my point.
He
What,
rolls
what'd you
one
say?
hit with a slaver.
Right.
Slaver got a hit through, but then he got he told Dave to re-roll his dice
Right.
to get
Oh, man.
evade so he could trigger boss
Oh,
off
okay.
the gunner.
Crit going.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
no.
not what you want. That's a dead.
Yep. That's a dead Fenn.
Is it?
Yeah.
56 damage.
But I think
Really?
his thinking
Yeah,
was
he's
he was turning it in because he was only facing fire from 2 ships.
So here's the thing, right? Like in Nate's situation, like that's kind of the engagement that you wanted. Like
Right.
like we had talked about earlier.
Right.
I just traded Nary Pirate for Fenn. That's a great deal, right?
Right.
But
But you sacrificed Asajj. You didn't turn in to get her, and now she's got position on you.
yeah, so now the problem is that Asajj is literally one turn from just shooting the slaver constantly until it dies.
Right.
And it's now a race. Like, can the TLTs kill Manaroo quick enough so that it becomes 2 TLTs on
No.
Asajj, and then you have a chance? If you don't, it's
She's
over.
lower PS than them, right? So she's going in and blocking. Her job at this point is to play.
Who's blocking?
No,
Manaroo.
Manaroo can't block at this point.
Why is Manaroo
Unless
lower
she
PS?
has-
No, not right now. We'll continue. I know, right?
Yeah, it's
No,
all
no, no, no.
overreacting, too.
You don't think Manor can close the distance in there and then just stay within range one of those TLTs?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, because she's a higher pilot skill. But then she has to deal with Torkil and his ability.
No. She's PS4. Okay, what's Torkil?
What in the world?
Yeah, you're right. Like,
It's what I would do.
you can for sure, but what's up? You're looking for
Yeah, I'm just going to
range.
get the...
What PS?
Crap.
Oh. So PS3 range 1 to 6.
Oh, it's 3. See, so that can
Yeah.
move. Well, okay. You still can react on final position and barrel roll in if you can. All right, it's a crappy dial on the Hawk. So
It's hard to say, right? Well,
It is an activation at the end of the activation phase. So you're not going to be... shooting
No,
first.
Yeah, so that's the whole point. So he's basically going for low PS stuff, and it's like, all right, I'll probably nuke you before you get to shoot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, DEFCON. Asajj being behind the slaver is a big
Okay,
problem.
does the slaver have inertial dampeners?
Yes.
I know it's got a 0.
Yes. Let me see if he's. I don't think he hasn't popped it.
I don't think
It's not going to help.
because he's been keeping formation.
Now the good thing is that if Asajj gets really aggressive and does the 3-hard turn in, then Asajj is going to have to navigate through that asteroid field. So, I mean, if Nate really wants, he can try to drag Asajj as much as he can and utilize the TLTs as she's flying through, but it's gonna be tight. Fenn down is the only way he could have won, but now it's a race. That's a good move. Manaroo is not going to be able to get out of arc without barrel rolling deeper into the corner, and you just.
What I'm
trap her.
wondering though is, did he dial up a 2 left, hard 2 left on Manaroo, and then he barrel rolls into range 1?
I'd be surprised because Manaroo contributes so little offensively that he's probably looking to
You know,
run with her.
it's interesting. I talked to Dave earlier, and he said it was Manaroo that it's amazing how often Manaroo did all the work in his games.
You know,
so he's
yeah,
willing
you're
to get in there.
Yeah, you're right. But I think in this instance, you want Manaroo kind of as bait. Do you know what I mean?
Uh huh.
So
You certainly love the ability to keep it alive as long as possible. Right?
Yes.
I mean, then again, you called the Fenn. So I mean, if you call this too hard,
Well, I play X-Wing like Dave does. I look into the future, Alan. You should give it a try.
damn it, that's why I lost today. All right, what do we got? We got Manaroo. Okay, here we go. Let's see what it is.
Wish I could have done that to you, Fenn in games. Is that you, Mr. Parker? Oh man.
Oh man, Manaroo's not.
So that's what I mean. Like if you really wanted to, he probably could have barrel rolled out, but then he would have been deeper in the pocket.
Yeah.
Whereas like right now, he kind of needs that 3-bang. Yeah, here it comes.
Wait, no,
And
that's Berlin.
I'm pretty sure.
One shoot.
Yeah, he's fine on the approach on the next turn. Torkil might be able to get a block off, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Asajj
Whisper's dead?
absolutely has to.
Okay, Berlin
eliminate
killed Whisper against Matt.
Absolutely has to. Say what?
You know, Matt. Berlin killed Whisper against Matt.
Burling
Wow.
has a 1 shield Dengar left against the Delta with 1 damage, and the Palp shuttle
Oh, he's
with 2
getting racked,
shields
right?
left.
Wow.
The Kanan Biggs,
Yeah.
No,
the
he-
Kanan
Yeah.
versus
Oh wait, no,
Rack
sorry.
match.
I always mix up Burling.
This
and,
is this is
Phil.
right. This is Dengar Bosk.
Yeah.
But he killed Whisper is the point.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so Bizak in his Kanan Biggs.
Kanan is left with about 5 health left, and Rack is dead.
Rack is dead.
Countess is left. And then in the other match, the old Fenaroo match versus
Wow.
Tommy's Tell Bosk.
so
Dice are just failing
Tell
Dave
is
right
only
now.
left.
Yeah, and that's common. He often sacrifices Bosk first.
Bad,
Okay.
bad dice rolls for Dave.
Thank you.
And then huge.
Thanks, Tim. So what are we looking at here? This is Nate shooting.
Yeah, Nate shooting Asajj with TLT.
Shipping her down.
Yep.
That's what you want. You know this. You really need those TLTs to be like really consistent. You can't
I guess
afford
he
them
just-
to like blank out. That is garbage.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll hit.
That's good.
Damage on Manaroo.
Is that Manaroo or a song?
Yeah, Manaroo. That's Manaroo, right? Yep. Yeah, because they pointed.
Yeah, but Torkil couldn't shoot, man. So
That's fine.
I
Getting some
find it
split fire.
Amazing that.
Ooh,
Oh,
here we
jeez.
go.
Spend it.
Gonna make him move
Yeah,
both.
Zuckus is good. Zuckus is good.
That's what you want. 2 shields ain't bad.
any shields left?
Yes. Yep. 1 shield.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Yep. 2.
Okay, so Asajj shooting now.
Why is Asajj shooting now?
Because she was PS0.
Oh yeah, from Torkil. That's right.
That's a good
He
shot.
beat Tommy.
That's exactly
Okay.
Ooh, that's...
Okay, sad news, stay on target, fans. Marcos, the 16th seed, took down Tommy's Tal Bosk with Old Man Fenaroo.
Nice.
from
I
Stanford.
want that. I want
Huh?
that.
Marcus is from Stanford.
Tommy, he's a guy we often talk about. I tell Tommy that unless he wins, he's not allowed on the stream anymore, or the podcast anymore. So what does he do? He makes,
There goes
top 8.
Tarok. Or Tarok. There goes.
But
Torkil, yeah. I
Tommy
think
goes
that's-
down.
That's absolutely massive.
So this is the list that, right? Ben,
Kavanaugh?
from 186 Squadron.
You're from Europe. The one that, he was the,
England, the
England,
186,
England
right?
national
I'm
team.
forgetting. They kept calling him Ben Rao because he was playing old man, and to the point where I don't even
Yes.
remember his name anymore now.
Yes, that's great.
But that list basically.
Sorry, what's the list?
Old Man Fenn, you got Manaroo,
Yeah.
and then you've got Tarok and Fenn Rao,
Oh, his repaints on those are.
and you do
fantastic.
like K4 on Manaroo, and then you just token up the other two as they fly into the teeth and joust you to
You
death.
get a quick
that
ball
list-
and shield up real quick.
Sure, that list absolutely destroys defenders.
What other game?
The
What?
Tell
Just on the stream.
Right,
Doing big casts and
Right.
Wait, what's up with your brother?
right.
Shit. 16. Tough.
And who won that?
Manaroo and Asajj are both down to one
Okay,
shield.
even though Phil
Yeah.
Horny lost his decimator, he still pulled out the win.
Wow.
So
Riot's
Phil,
good.
so Phil advances.
Awesome.
God damn.
Okay.
Wow, that's
You're still going? How's it look there?
I think
Whisper's
it's...
dead, right?
No, yeah, Whisper's dead. It's a Pelt Shuttle and a Defender versus Dengar.
I'll get you an update.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dengar might have it. That
Oh, is that the? No. I was about to say, is that the bus? No, he just needs to move it.
No, the bus is
I wasn't
doing
paying.
pretty
I
hard.
wasn't paying attention. I just turned to look and saw him grab the bus. I go, what?
No, the bus is doing pretty hard.
Are these going on YouTube too or no?
He does tend to put those up on YouTube. Yeah.
That'd be nice. What's his page? Do you have any idea?
On Twitch?
Screwed up the dice cam there.
Did you?
No.
Do you mean on Twitch?
Yeah, on Twitch.
Left there, Alan?
Dark Side Productions. What's up?
You see this right here?
Yeah.
Let me know when this goes away.
Okay. It goes away. Sorry, come back. It's they're actually pushing it up.
Okay, so it's getting worse. All right.
Yep.
A bit more. Yeah, you're good.
Good. Thanks.
Good.
Okay, Alan. The internet wants to know how's your hair.
My hair is fantastic.
It's almost
That is an amazing move. Holy
who's the actor on 30 Rock?
Alec Baldwin.
It's almost Alec Baldwin-esque.
My hair?
Yes.
Oh, thanks. I'm a Baldwin fan. That's incredible. I don't know what the shadowcasting job is like, but I thought for sure he was going to do a hard 2 because a hard 3 looked like it was insane. But I mean,
That Y wing is down to 2 shield, by the way.
I don't think I've ever seen
This
Dave
is-
hit a rock. He flies pretty well.
yeah, it's really rocket verse. I don't. This is such a terrible position.
Y wing's down to hull now.
So if they shoot him, he's going to get
This
revenge.
is a terrible position for Nate, unfortunately. Once that one is dead, there's no hope really.
Y wing has 4 hull remaining.
All right, so the update on the Berlin Matt match, Jeff versus Matt. Dengar has no shields. The Defender, I think, has lost 1 shield, and the Palp Shuttle is out of shields.
Yeah.
Oh, Defender has 1 damage, so not just 1. Okay, all right. So still anyone's game.
Alan,
1.
am I the
So
only
it should
person who
take care
thinks
of
that
Manaroo
the
shields.
overlay that they've done with their dice rolling tray is just magic?
You're the. You know what? Everyone keeps complaining about this crappy dice cam. So yes, you are the only person who likes this.
I have to say, guys, just based on watching a fair amount of streams from some of the American channels back in Canada. What you guys have done with the green screen overlay is just magic.
Yeah,
I love
you guys killed it. You guys killed it.
I like how they're saying you guys when it was all you, as if I was a part. I'm totally taking.
I love how you tried to say.
I'm totally.
It's
It's so
You
mean.
didn't even own like a
If
percentage.
I
of
didn't
it.
make this possible, you guys would have nothing.
Oh, man.
You gotta go.
great.
All right, I'll see you back home.
Yeah, I
Drive
definitely
safe.
appreciate all the positive comments.
No, I mean, you guys are doing a great job. This event has been run really, really smoothly. Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
just
We'll
long.
definitely- It's long, but like, think about it. We're about to go into top 4. It's 11. That's not bad.
There's a reason he put the hard cap at 90 minutes, right? So we could get going.
Like, that's not bad at all. Like, I've been to like 50-person tournaments, and we started we started top 8 at midnight.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I won the regional in the state I'm in, but it was only like 50-ish people or something. I had been awake 24 hours because it was a 3-hour drive there.
Oh my god.
And then we played, I think we started our final match at like 2 o'clock, right? It goes past 3 when it's done,
Yep.
and then we're driving back 3 hours afterwards.
Loose stabilizer. She's got 4 hull remaining. Asajj has 1 shield remaining. Y-Wing has
So,
4 hull.
I don't know what that Y-Wing does.
so yeah, it's
Yes,
the fact that we pulled this off with 122 people
It's incredible.
to get this done.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, when I showed up and I saw how many people there were,
You're like, dear God,
I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
be here forever.
Yeah, I was like, this thing is literally not ending until like.
They
4 or
learned a
5.
lot. They held it here almost a year ago, the regional here, and they learned a lot from that.
And that's the thing. I think you just have to be really, really strict with your time constraints and just, be all business when it comes down to, okay, whether or not we'll give these guys one more turn or not, just for the sake of everyone else. All right.
Big 3-speed maneuver here from the Y-Wing.
Yeah. I don't know. The Y-Wings days are numbered.
If it bumps Manaroo, Y-Wing's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Maybe he's trying to go for a self-block on the
Nice.
slaver.
Fitting in there.
Well done.
Using the Y-Wing to bump the slaver.
Maybe, but at the same time, he's. I wonder where Manaroo's going. Manaroo might just do like a 1 straight and then barrel roll or something.
What happened now? And why are you groaning?
Gents, I just watched poor Jeff Burling's Dengar roll 11 blanks on an attack and re-attack and a miraculous hit crit from a palp shuttle. Dengar now has 1 health left.
And what are the crits on it?
The last crit was a major explosion, which did not land, so the Dengar is still alive, but the Dengar is extremely damaged. The Delta still only has 1 damage.
Wow.
And Jeff's Dengar is in a
Alan,
bad
your
place.
job was to take out Matt's list, and now look what he's doing to Jeff.
Tried
This
hard,
is
man.
on you.
This is on me.
This is on you.
I take full responsibility for this mess. In all fairness, I didn't even know what Hotshot Copilot really did.
It's
awesome.
stupid broken.
Yeah, I was reading it and I was like, this
Not broken, just good.
seems like it's pretty good. And then like during the game, I was like, yeah, this thing's really good.
Yeah, it's really
I actually watched a poor player that had a Poe with R5P9
Yep.
come up
Instant
against the
counter.
Hotshot Copilot
Yep.
this afternoon, and
Instant
that
counter.
Poe was
Yep,
just
Dunskies. Maybe that's why
Oh,
when you're looking at those dash
Self-block.
PO lists,
great move.
and you're thinking maybe I want to put R2D2 on my dash and go with R5P9 on Poe. Maybe you shouldn't with Hotshot Copilot. No, you stick with R2D2 on Poe.
Oh, did not see that coming. Interesting. I think he thought that Nate was going to split the Y in the slaver. I mean, I certainly didn't see a self bump either.
You can always just.
He can just rotate. He's good. It looks like he's going to be a range 1. That slaver has absolutely nowhere to go.
What's the? I can't really see the chat feed right now. Ooh, what? Where's the?
Loose stabilizer. Oh, Manaroo, I think, right?
Delta, Palp Shuttle, and what he had Whisper with the hot shot,
The,
right? Alan? He was saying
Mobile
they were
Arc
saying
is
Delta
pointed-
and Pap Shuttle is weird, but it also had Whisper with the Hotshot Copilot, or what am I getting wrong?
No.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mobile Arc is pointed to the bottom right of the screen, so he does have the Y-wing on it.
Yeah.
Not just Whisper, but Whisper with the Hotshot.
Yeah. So DEFCON, the thing is like, yeah, Delta, this seems a bit weird. Like personally, I would opt for something like
Omega Leader, yeah.
instead. But the Delta is just something that just doesn't die. Good work, buddy. You're killing it. 16.
Tell you what, why don't you sit down and have the Canadian national champion interview you? What a good idea. Ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce you to 16th seed. Good God, Marcos. How do you pronounce your last name? Leggett?
Hit crit to the
Sit down,
Y-wing
buddy.
there. Oh,
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Let the internet get to know you. And more importantly, talk about how ashamed you feel beating me at the regional here last year. Let's talk about that.
I did. I
You're a-
played.
Your whole breach.
I had you at range 1, you dog. Okay, go.
I played last year I ran Rebel Captive Whisper and a Vader Gunner Chiranu.
Oh, ouch.
Vader Gunner Chiranu with adaptability. I went 5-0-1, and then top 16 I played Soontir Inquisitor, and that was in Palp. That was a bit rough for that guy. And then top 8 I lost to Jeff running Dangaroo. Before it got popular, yeah. So this year I'm running Fenn Mindlink, Old Turok Mindlink, and Manaroo Mindlink with feedback, R5, and K4.
So basically, as opposed to most other people, you're hoping for a defender matchup,
100%.
right?
Yep. The last match I just played a Predator Tell and a Party Bus boss with Mangler. Jumped on Party Bus quick, and then because my brother plays Bosk all day, so I've been playing against Bosk. That Tell build was scary. He had R5 too. Came down to it.
What's the name of that guy?
I think he knows his name. What's his name again? I'm so
Tommy.
bad.
Tommy
Tommy.
Adams.
Yeah, I'm so from Kentucky, I believe.
Yeah, Louisville.
Yeah.
Came up before.
Yeah, so that was a tough game, but
That crit next to Manaroo is loose stabilizer that she got earlier
Alright.
in the game. It's just a reminder for Dave. That's points.
cool. Yeah, I saw us 3-2 going into the 6th round. Played a Marek Soontir Pelp and 100-0 that and slipped in as a 16th seed.
That's incredible.
That's awesome.
That's absolutely incredible.
And then played the number 1 seed, Evan Cameron. Great game. That dude went 6-0, but he had Pelp defenders, and that's what I was ready for.
But he had defenders.
Yeah, so I went for that.
Yeah, as soon as because I know Evan. He's from Toronto as well. Great guy. He's he actually made it to the top 16 at Canadian Nationals.
Did he?
I think, as well? Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a hell of a player.
dropped the ball at Canadian Nationals.
Did you?
Flew Whisper on a rock about 5 times, and I went 2-4.
What, did you think you had collision detector or something?
Listen, man, that was a bad day for me.
Guys, moment of silence. Jeff Burling has been eliminated.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I've never seen Dice bail on a man like that. In the
Pray
league.
for his soul. Pray for his soul.
I feel bad for Jeff because his list is so
Was
solid.
he using the regional dice?
No, he was using a combination of everything.
Yeah. There you go.
yeah, Eternal Games. That's where we play over in Warren, Hoover and 696.
Right
Anyone
on.
on the east side.
Cool.
2 members in top 4 currently.
Yep, Matt won as well, so now we got 2 guys in the top 4.
That's
2
awesome.
guys from where? Pimp it. Talk about where you're
Eternal
from.
Games just did, yep. 2 guys in the top 4.
What?
Warren,
Oh my god. The plug is so hard right now.
I know.
God, yeah.
The whole point is to plug.
I know exactly.
Would you say it's the best store in the Midwest? Could assume.
Best Metro Detroit store, we'll say. Ooh.
Good maneuver there.
Did I miss the rock?
Yep.
Nice.
Dave is killing it. Like he's playing it the right way. He didn't even bother to self block or anything like that. He's just like hard turned out just to create even more space and make sure that no matter what he's gonna be behind the slaver. It's just he knows what he's doing for sure.
That list he's running is good. I like the strip down mind link.
Yeah. It's crazy action efficient.
What a comeback though Dave has made after losing Fenn in the first round of combat.
Yeah.
To his,
Did he?
95.
He traded Fenn for Z95, and now it's gotten here because Asajj had wrapped all the way around, and on that same turn was almost behind the
Oh,
slaver.
he's got Torkil. He's
Yeah.
got a 4-ship. I didn't even see
Yeah,
that.
Old school.
Two TLTs, man. Yeah.
Gunner's
Oh, Gunnar Zuckus Bosk.
Yeah, Torkil Bucks. Goodness.
That's a great build.
That's it. Gold Squadron from Chicago.
Can you just imagine though if he had Tactician instead
Oh my god.
against Tony? That would do something.
Yeah.
That would just destroy this list. Well, the good
Oh,
thing is
they-
they can't gain more than one stress.
I think that's a.
I don't know.
I think that's a. Glenn.
Is it what is it?
But I don't know if I can stick around for the top, the semifinals. Okay, here's the deal. Those guys bailed.
Yeah, we've been teetering around at 100 players or 100 viewers, which is fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the name of the stream?
So the name of the channel is Dark Side Productions. All the spaces are underscores.
So we're just gonna have to plan this so far.
What else do you guys stream? Or what else have you streamed?
X-Wing right now.
Yeah. Like
I'd like to get
smaller
into
store
Infinity.
tournaments?
Yeah,
or like,
yeah, yeah.
Really, eh? Cool. I'll have to check it out.
I like the interface a lot.
Down Cincinnati on
For a
the
live stream, it's pretty effective.
That'll be last one.
Sorry, which one?
In Cincinnati. And,
Yeah, do you guys know the health count on the slaver? It looks like he's got a lot of damage on the
yes,
right.
he's
It's low.
5 shield
What?
on the slave.
5 shields on the slaver?
The remaining epics, right?
Oh.
If we've got 3 of those,
I guess I hasn't been shot at yet. Oh yeah. Because
say one of them, just for argument's sake. This time.
I heard.
And we need to get answers to that question.
Can I explain? I mean, here's the.
Can I
So I'm done. I'm just
I want that verified.
Do I look like I'm winning?
stop.
Don't tell me. I can't tell.
Comes
Take
in
this
range. I got like.
Gotta love Nate. Yeah, that's great.
Do we got a timer on the round? Oh, back in
Yeah,
the corner,
23
23 minutes.
Defenders on shoot. So
Guys, coming up on 23 minutes remaining. Figure out my. He made me my head.
I roll.
I missed 25.
Top a critic, so I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
So he takes 2 crits. Doesn't get any defense dice. He's got 1 hole.
Is he Lone Wolf Rex back?
Oh yeah, he's got Lone Wolf. Not Rex back.
No, it's K4. R4B11.
But I mean, he had Lone Wolf.
Saucy.
Yeah, it's
So
ridiculous.
then he's got 1 left. Then he rolls his shot back at me. Blank, 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 blank.
Wow.
So the
That was like
next
5
turn,
dice.
the next turn, I bump him. He flies past me, takes his action. Defender K's. I barrel roll. So I don't have a focus. He blows up the shot. Okay. I've got an evade on a defender. Range 3 through a Roy. He's rolling 4. I roll. Blank, blank, hit. I'm like,
You gotta be kidding me.
he rolls 4 defense,
All blanks?
all blanks.
You gotta be fucking.
That's how Hawks
Rolls
killed
his
him.
lone wolf.
Blank.
I hit him with 1 hit through an F. So
Wow.
I've never seen dice red and green together bail on a man so quickly. that was historic.
That's something next
That's
level.
terrible.
I'm not like it is as bad as I made it sound. Am I making it sound as bad as it was? It was horrible. I've never seen anything like this. I had no business even. I'm like I'm
And it
one
wasn't
of
like
them,
he was
like,
rolling like 3 different kinds of dice too. So it was like all regional, new regional.
Yeah, Aaron does really good Nova streams too. I like those
That was
a
something.
lot.
Yeah.
Good on you though. Your list is really creative. I love it.
Did you lose
the
tonight?
PS1 defender. He's,
Yeah.
he's just,
No shame, though. No shame.
Thank you. Definitely appreciate that
What's your
compliment.
hot shot? I was like,
I would probably go with like an Omega leader and then try sucking out the shadows or something. But you did with a Delta because
Are you guys?
I need to see
yeah, we're staying at.
all this
Right over, yeah.
offensive stuff.
Thanks.
So basically, what I do is
Alright, I'm actually gonna dip out.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hey,
good-
Alan,
good
it's a
chatting.
pleasure meeting you, man. Thanks
You guys
for
killed it.
entertaining us on this.
Take it easy, Alan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah. No, I'll be back. I'm just probably my first
Oh, you.
one, but-
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alan Fung, Canadian National Champion.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, give him a round of applause too. Nice. Awesome. I'll take my seat back. Oh. Comfy chair, yes. Excuse me, reach across and grab my water here. Thank you. Oh man, what a day.
Long day.
You guys have been playing for well more than 12 hours by now.
Yeah, we started at 9.
Well more than 12 hours, and we're gonna go till at least 2, 3, and then some of us got a 4-hour drive.
Yikes. Yeah, we're about 45 minutes east. That's
That's
it. So not bad.
At that point, we'd have been up for probably 24 hours.
Way too long is the answer.
All right, Asajj into the Y wing here. Spin the lock. Blanks again. And I think that'll do it for the Y wing.
So the white dice are bad on the stream?
Yeah.
Okay, because I switched mine for that.
Yeah, we just can't pick them up.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Nate came up with white dice. I was like, oh, damn it. I forgot to tell him about the white dice.
Yeah, I switched mine when he said come on the stream next.
Ooh. From the slaver here.
Big hit.
He's debating only wants the Zuckus. Yep. Spin it anyway. So Asajj's only taking 2. Yep, and gets an evade, so only taking 1. So
Lots Rousey.
No shield on Asajj, right? Okay. Yep, that was the last shield from Asajj. Man, this is awesome. Lots of people tuning into the channel to watch the stream. Fun day.
He's got to try and pull Manaroo
Just
back
under 20
around.
minutes, guys.
Try and get some more shots with Manaroo in.
1 minute. It's more like 1847, but who's counting? He's such a sarcastic ass.
Oh, on the rock.
It shouldn't be too hard for Asajj to.
Almost full health slaver.
Yeah, it's full health, but
But he gets
Asajj
the
is
block.
fast enough to jump around.
Yeah.
4 shield left on the slave.
And the Lots Rousey crew.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Manaroo's just gonna hide comfortably. Well, maybe not comfortably behind that debris cloud there.
As soon as Manaroo dies, Asajj becomes much worse. Just Lots Rousey behind her, you know, because Mind Link means nothing.
Nicely evading that debris cloud there as executes a 3-bank maneuver. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they're just checking different maneuvers. It doesn't affect the game state anymore. Yeah, see? They just checked for 4 straight without even having to come over and check the chat. Came over and checked 4 straight. So yeah, definitely would have cleared. It's hard to debate semantics though. And he has not been very productive with that target lock on Asajj, but it's 2 more from the slaver, so it should be down to 2 shield. Manaroo pumping out 1, slaver getting 0. Slaver has 1 shield. Yeah, just took another one. So slaver's got 1 shield. This slaver is like the toughest slaver. Oh my god. What a fun day. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, everybody's beyond fatigued.
Yeah, to say the least.
People have traveled hours and hours to get here. People have traveled, 20 minutes to get here.
I think one guy in the top 16 drove back to Toronto.
Tonight, yeah.
Right after playing.
Yep. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, it's a great time. Of course, you have to expect an event like this to take a long time. This
I
caliber,
think we started with 120 players or something like
121,
that.
yeah.
121, yeah, it's a long day.
Huge event.
Yep. It was a good turnout.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think we had like 94 last year.
I'd like to see a 1 turn for Manaroo here. Yep. Oh, too sharp. Yeah, it's
does the
anyway.
same thing.
Yep. Yep, it's okay.
Let's play tomorrow.
Thursdays was just a weekday that seemed like most people get together.
Chutney Chiller. I like that name.
They're not playing?
It's a great name.
Why not? What's the fuss?
Oh. So 2 turn in by Asajj here. Taking a target lock, no focus for modification though. I think it's at range 3 or 2.
Oof.
1 again. He has not been productive at all.
But
it is range 2 for
Asajj?
rock. Yeah, not been productive with target locks. Reroll 1 blank, another
Nothing.
blank, 2 blank and focus. So I mean, you don't have any modifiers after target lock. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
You know, throw in blind dice. So Slaver still has shield. There are just about 14 minutes remaining now, and that Slaver still has a lot of health.
I'm just slowly picking away at it.
Yep. Slaver hasn't got an opportunity to attack, so it's an effort of futility here, I think. You never know. Depends on. Well, I think the Slaver might get to attack Asajj this round.
Wherever she comes in at, yeah. Maybe a
I'd
3
like
bank.
here, yeah.
See where she ends up. Yeah.
Maybe a 3 bank, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Three bank,
I was
good call.
hoping the other way. That mobile arc.
Well, it's okay because she's got.
Lots rising.
Anyway,
No, it doesn't even matter about loss. She's got primary firing arc on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Personally, I'd rather just not get shot.
Yep. That's what Dave likes to see there. Oh. So 1, so taking hit crit. There goes the shield. First hit. Crit is. What was it?
White maneuver stress.
Yeah.
Loose stabilizer, I believe.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter much for the Slaver.
Manaroo range 1. For 3. Ooh. Is that 3? Oh, hit crit going through. Direct hit. Ooh, down to 1 hull.
There you go. How much hull
So he's
does
got
that Slaver
direct
have?
hit for 2. He's got the loose stabilizer and the 2 hits. He got one hull. Should have 1 hull left.
The first one was double?
Yes. That's when he got the loose stabilizer, direct hit.
And then
Hit,
another
hit.
damage card. Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Ouch.
Lots.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Nice. That's funny.
Oh man. Tiny Mind Link made a pretty strong showing there.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
And then that's
the
it.
game
They're
right there.
calling it.
What's
So,
that, 2 top 4 lists?
Great top 8 game there goes to Dave. We're going to get reset, get the pairings up for top 4, and bring another round. Again,
Thanks
Marcus,
a lot, man, for
thanks
having me.
for,
Appreciate it.
joining us.
Thanks for doing the stream.
Good luck in your
Thanks, man.
top 4
Appreciate
match.
it.
Look forward to seeing you, man. We'll be back in just a few moments, guys.